Spartans and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Nice.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And the Spartans will kick off first, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The option, the keeper. Finally, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Weaver. And they can't make the connection. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quick give, it's Bates. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
I mean, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they come out, 3 plays, they get the stop and force a 4th down.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Ivy. After the filthy move, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Looking to throw, it's Weaver. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
The Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. He'll be thinking about that one, almost an interception.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the wideout. And he almost had a pick.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the running back. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the...
Snags it, and he's open. He's inside the 40. The 20. The 10. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Falcons trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Keeps it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way with a running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide, now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. this drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Sets his feet, it's Weaver. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Breaks the tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Ivy.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Gives it. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Out wide right, it's McClure. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Right side, it's McClure. Makes a grab and room to run. The 10. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Try to march their way in. Nowhere to go.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Left side, it's McClure. Touchdown, Sparty. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Chambers. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Defense all over him.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, looking for a man. Quick completion on the out route. Bring him down.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The Falcons send out the punt unit, getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not a lot of room to field this one. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught. And they bring him down quickly, but a good game there. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
Looking for a man, it's Weaver. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Going downfield for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Spartan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Deep in the end zone, it's Chambers. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Motion from the back. Sticks it in his belly. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. All right, guys, let's chat about Air Force. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is, now can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Got him downfield.
Defense has to do a better job affecting the quarterback, guys, on money downs. Third down, you've got to be able to affect him, and the pass pro that time was just way too quick.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Now the toss. He's past the sticks. Open space at the 25. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out in the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open, nobody accounting for him. So you flip it to him quickly, nice accurate pitch out in front of him, easy catch, and he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
And the Falcons will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
And the defense, man, playing aggressive, playing uphill, playing in the backfield. Nice job getting penetration, getting that pass before it really even gets started. Nowhere to go, nowhere to run. Nice job by the defense.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. Touchdown Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to pass, it's Weaver. Makes the grab. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Caught. Still on his feet at the 45. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Nearly intercepted.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to throw, it's Weaver. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Gain of 26. First and goal, San Jose State.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, San Jose State.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle.
Number 49, set to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Give to the fullback. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Second down, gonna throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense making a huge play, but there are penalty markers out. Let's sort it out. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with the Oklahoma State Cowboys taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's Oklahoma State setting score records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Back to throw, it's Weaver. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And with the pick six, touchdown Falcon. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense.
A lot of room to the right. The 40. At the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, San Jose State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Coming out with it, it's Chambers. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Pulled to the ground. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
With the catch, it's long. Still running at the 40. Speeding down the left side. The 20. He's at the touchdown Air Force. They take the lead here in the second half. Lining up to add another. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Moves the pocket. It's Weaver. Got it in the middle. It's Bates. Man, those sweet feet could dance on a light bulb. He's out to the 23.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Doc, check! Doc! Punch! Venom! Hey, Venom!
Wants to throw on 1st. Makes the catch. It's Bates. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hits inside. It's Bates. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the 1st down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Spartans are marching down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. He's now up to 95 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give. Sees a crease. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Fires on the move. Makes a connection. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And the Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Third and goal. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Spartans. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Grabbed over the middle, it's Allen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Sends it back in motion. Looking for a crease.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the big fullback. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And the fullbacks are just the big, burly, strong suckers. They got bloody knuckles, tape all over the place, and they're just lowering their shoulder, trying to hit you, trying to get positive yards, and it's exactly what he does on that play.
Give to the fullback. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Now, fourth down.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Down, ready, check. Go.
Needs it. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Low man wins. Defense that time on fourth down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Can't
That defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sets his feet, it's Weaver. He'll throw it. Out wide right, it's Riley. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Great job by the quarterback bouncing back. Just got sacked the previous play. Now all of a sudden it's 2nd and long, and everybody knows you're going to be throwing it. But he comes right back. He stays in the pocket. He's staring down the field. He's not letting the rush affect him. He finds his open guy. He gets the completion. It's not a first down, but now you're set up 3rd and short. And this all of a sudden looking pretty good for the offense.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got him quickly. Fights off a defender. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Bates. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Just feeds the running back. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Weaver. Fires to the big fella. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
In the red area, it's Bates. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
You know a field goal can tie the game right now. You have to at least give yourself a chance to do that. So I don't mind maybe taking some shots, but every time you drop back, you're risking taking a sack. You've got to dial up plays right now, I think, that are high percentage throws. You've got to run the football to at least give yourself an opportunity to push this game into OT.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
And he got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You can't say enough about this kid's poise. You're playing on the road. The crowd's going crazy, willing you to miss this kick, but he stayed dialed in, puts it through the upright, David, to give his team the lead here late.
It's crazy because it's nerve-wracking. You put your body on the line for so long, and then it comes down to a kick. And he has to be clutch in a hostile environment, and he comes through for his squad.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Quick catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Turns it loose. Complete to the right. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. And he just does get the spike, and there is one